Today we are going to unbox and set up this electric collar. It is great for training your dog. It is remote control. It has sound, shock, and vibrate, so you are able to train your dog whichever way you're comfortable or whatever way your dog needs. My dog is pretty timid, so I just need usually the sound to correct him. This comes with 2 collars in it, so you are able to have 2 collars set up for each of your dog, and the interference won't get mixed up and you won't correct the wrong dog. It is easily changeable on the remote. You would just click this 1-2 button down here and it changes it to which dog you would want to correct. Here you can see the collar is big enough for dogs between 15 and even 100 pounds. So that is easy to set up. So before putting it together, you want to go ahead and put the shock collar on. And these have silicone tips, so they will not hurt your dog. And you don't want to wear the dog shock collar for more than 12 hours at a time. Just make sure you take it off at night, give them a break. You want it tight enough so that the silicone tips can go into their skin, not just their fur, and be able to shock them if needed. So you get ahead and put it on, tighten it to where it fits. Here you can see his collar. Fits him well. He is about 30-pound beagle mix. So just to give you the idea of his size, he's a medium dog, and it looks very well on him. The collar is waterproof, so he's able to swim, be out in the rain, not really worry about getting it wet and causing issues. The remote is not waterproof, so you want to make sure that you keep that dry, but the collar itself will be fine. There's a button on the back of here that you would push to turn on, and once you do, you can go ahead and test it out. I'm just going to do the sound for now. And here you can see that correction noise. He moved because he wasn't sure if he was doing something bad. But that is there for him, and you are able to do it when he is far out in range or close by. We can do the vibration as well. And that just kind of gives him a tickle, lets him know that, hey, something is wrong, and that he needs to stop. Here you can see when I push the shock that the button, it does go red. So it is working. I just didn't want to shock him for no reason. That was the vibration and the sound. This remote is set up so you are able to set up both dogs' temperaments with the shock level and whatnot, and be able to save it and easily switch from one to another, so you don't have to constantly be resetting the settings and figuring out what your dog needs. This is really good for 1 dog or 2, whatever you need. He's way out there, and I can go ahead and do the sound, and you could hear it from there. So you are able to have good control in your backyard and be able to control your pet. Come here. This dog shock collar with the remote range of up to 1,640 feet in barrier-free area, or 1,000 feet in barrier area. You can train your dog easily both indoors and outdoors. Both receiver and remote are rechargeable. It takes 2 to 3 hours to be fully charged. The receiver's battery can last up to 15 days in standby time and 7 to 10 days in working time. And the remote can last up to 90 days in standby time and 25 days in working time. There's also anti-accidental shock settings. When you want to switch beep or vibration mode to shock mode, you need to double click the shock mode, then the shock function will work. If you are looking for a good remote control collar that is able to go at your speed, at your dog's temperament, whether it's a beep, a vibration, or a shock, and even have it an option to have 2, whether you have 2 dogs or just want 1 for when one is charging, this remote dog training collar will be a perfect option.